Okay, so what I want to try and do is connect with Bluetooth and load the patches from the GT-1000 onto the phone and then export that as a file, because I've seen lots of videos but I haven't really seen many showing how the app actually works. So now we're going to try and connect. We're going to import, it's the arrow pointing down from the GT-1000. Let that load. Keep in mind Bluetooth is quite a slow technology, so some things do take a little longer. There we go. So now I've just made one patch that I want to store, but for the sake of this I'm just going to store my entire bank 1. Next, live set name, Cape Town 2018, import. So now it should load the files directly from the GT-1000 onto the phone. It will take quite a lot longer if you're going to be backing up the entire device, but I think it's worth the wait if it's something that you want to have security on. I'm not 100% sure about system settings and whatnot. That may be something that you have to check, but patch settings should all be saved without a problem. So what we're going to do now, we're nearly halfway, going to load it into here, and then I'm going to import this whole section into my layer and bank number 2 to see that this all works. This is so cool, man. This is definitely a game changer for Boss, being able to store on the go. Should be about 65% now, 70. You can see the old girl right there on stage. So I'm doing this from about less than 5 meters away. I tried from backstage, but it just doesn't reach. Okay, nearly done. And we are completed. Okay. So now if you look over here, you're going to see Cape Town 2018 and then a small little number 5. That means there are 5 files there. So what I want to do now is export, which is the arrow pointing up to file. From that set, export, save. GT-1000 November 2018. Okay, and I believe that's exported. A feature that I really like on this is which I will demonstrate a little bit more in other videos, if you look up my GT-1000 part number 1, we're changing from my 100 to my 1000. You can see me out front in where the audience sit, busy setting up my different cab settings, mic placement and all that. And so ideally what you would be doing is what I'm doing here now, importing your files and then going out front and tuning in the cabs. Is a 8x12 too big for the particular venue you're doing? Is the 8x12 too big for the monitor wedge that you're working on? You know, you've got to make that call, and you can go out front, have a listen, then drop the volume, come on stage, have a listen, then bring up your front of house volume and make sure it's all balanced. Okay, we're nearly done. Now what I'm going to try and do is export this. I'm going to try export this all to bank number 2 now. I have never done this, so let's give it a try. I'm going to go librarian. We're going to import from file. There's the file we made. Cape Town 20 blah de blah de blah. Now we're going to export this to the GT-1000 from Cape Town, or in this case the one we made there, from patches 1 to 5. Next. Okay, now it's working. Not really sure what it's doing. Okay, override 2. Okay, cool. We can do my original. Let's override there. So we're now going to be applying this to the second bank of patches. The reason I didn't do this straight away was I wasn't actually sure if it was going to give me the option where to save. Communication error. Okay, this is Bluetooth for you. Okay, cancel. This has happened to me before. Okay, well, my pedal is definitely responding to this. Let's try again. Librarian. And I'm just going to add a little Bluetooth. Export. Come on. Sometimes it looks like it's freezing when I use it, but it just ends up being the Bluetooth taking a little while to load. To GT-1000. From live set Cape Town. I want to override that patch over there. Next. Extract to GT-1000. This is new to me as it is to you, so you're seeing this for the first time as well. Override 2. User patch 2. Actually, let's put it in user patch 2.5. There we go, we're getting a progress bar this time. If this all works flawlessly, I mean, we all need to have a bit of experience with Bluetooth to understand that things just do lose connection. Spend some time with a Bluetooth speaker and you'll see what I mean. Sometimes they just lock between two devices or whatever. Okay, what's going to happen now at the end? Come on. Completed. Okay. Okay, so if we go editor, there we go, Bluetooth in channel number 5, and I'm looking at the pedal there. If I touch over here, looks exactly the same, and let's go into it quick. Output settings, both set to recording. Main output -4, sub output 0. Let's make sure that actually that probably is about right, because main output is actually what's going to my amp and sub is what's going to front of house. So this you want on 0. I think I've done a small EQ there. Yeah, because I'm using a Fender amp here, you'll notice my main out, the EQ is quite drastic here. Okay, let's close that up and let's go back to editor. Something I changed last night was my serial loop. Return level 124. Yep, that's it, man. Serial 7 centimeters. This one should be 2 centimeters. That's it. She works. Okay, one final thing I want to do. I don't like the fact that my second patch has no name. So we are going to go librarian. Bluetooth diesel, we're going to export that to GT-1000. You see it's freezing again, but that's Bluetooth. There we go. Cape Town. Select the patch. That one. Just want to copy that. The beauty of Bluetooth. The long wait. Override 2. Number 1, 2, export. We have a progress bar again, which is always a good start. So ideally for, any of you touring musicians who have the luxury of being given a backline, and you get one of these, you can just ask guys to provide you with a GT-1000. You send your patches and they just load them in for you, or you just arrive, I don't know, an hour early and load it in yourself. I remember the end here took a little bit long. I mean, and the whole point of doing this in collaboration with the virtual sound check is to be able to save every single venue that you go into. Okay, that's been saved. Let's go have a look.